This is my first PhotoDay image. The photograph was produced by Sally Mann, a photographer from Lexington, Virginia. It's one of the images from her third photographic monograph called Immediate Family, which was published in 1992. I've chosen this particular photograph to start the series of short dives into single photographs that I've called PhotoDay. I hope to make each episode 2 to 3 minutes long so that you can watch it over breakfast or riding in the train. I'll be talking about the photographer, how the photograph was produced, as well as looking at the essence of why the photograph works. Sally Mann used an 8x10 camera to produce the images for this book. This detail gives them a really lush feel, and they radiate life and a wildness that is quite raw. Although essentially family photographs, they are light years away from the snapshots that one finds in family albums. She has shifted this realm into art photography. This photograph is simply structured with dark grass around a sleeping child. Within the darkness, the light picks up flecks of grass, while her skin is speckled with loose twigs and pieces of grass. The image is psychologically charged, and you can feel the undercurrent of sub-themes emerging through. Sally is using deep shadows and the stillness of the child to explore the fear of death. Her own, but predominantly it's her own protective instinct as a mother towards her child. She has probably hand-held the 8x10 camera while taking this photograph, because if you look around the outside, you can see slight movement. This, together with a very limited depth of field, has given the photograph a mystical and ambiguous feel. The image challenges us to contemplate the latent adult within the child, the approaching complexity of life, as well as the sexuality and sensuality intrinsic to it. The detail associated with the large format negative accentuates the sensual nature of the skin, and one can almost feel the prickly grass as it sticks to its surface. The primal wildness and earthiness of the image suggests the tactile nature of life, as well as its transience. So I suggest the sub-themes flowing through this image are about love, sex, fear, and death. When these images appeared, there was a certain degree of controversy about them. Generally, the criticism came from religious fundamentalists who thought that they bordered on child pornography and that their production was a mark of an irresponsible mother. Also that in some way she had exploited the children for her own gain. This is so obviously untrue if you hear her speak about her work, but also if there was this ulterior motive, there's absolutely no ways that it wouldn't show through. Photography is far too honest and revealing for that to happen. One of the obvious takeaways from this particular series and this image is how you can find subject matter in almost anything. You don't have to travel halfway around the world to find an exciting subject. That's it, and thanks very much for joining me. If you enjoyed the content, like and subscribe because it really helped me. And yeah, cheers till next time.